According to a new poll released this week, a majority of Americans say that basically we're a failed state now. Because a majority in this new NPR Marist poll say that our system of checks and balances here in the United States is not working. Our government, of course, is built on checks and balances, right? That's why we have the three branches of government, each with different powers and each with the ability to kind of overrule one of the others. So that way nobody ever has all the power. And if one gets a little too powerful, the other two can be like, whoa, hold up, no thank you. And that's how it works. And it's worked pretty well for almost 250 years until Trump came back into power. And a majority of Americans are not ignorant. I clearly have not been giving them enough credit. And they see it and they understand it. And they know that the system is broken. The problem is, it's not broken now. The truth is, it never worked. We just had never tested it. All Donald Trump had to do when he came along and, broke it, which he didn't break it, he exposed the brokenness of it. But all he had to do was just say no. Think about that, right? We have always thought, we have been taught, no matter what age you are, you have been taught this in school, that the checks and balances prevent any of the bad crap. Nobody can really become a dictator. Nobody can get too powerful. But it still happened. And it happened without changing those structures. They exist today as they've always existed. So how is it broken now and wasn't broken before? Well, it was always broken. We just didn't realize it. Because Trump came along, and when courts started ruling against him, saying, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't deport this person, you have to bring them back, you can't arrest these people, all Trump did was say, I'm going to do it anyway. I know you say this, but no. And then the courts were like, whoa, hold up. What? I don't know what to do now. I mean, we put in our check. He's supposed to balance, but it didn't balance. He wins. So, yeah, there's nothing we can do. That's how easy it was for Trump to expose the weaknesses in our power structures. He didn't change them. He didn't say courts are not allowed to do that. No. Everything exists today as it always has. He just realized, because of his authoritarian tendencies, he doesn't have to listen. And if he doesn't listen, they can't do crap to him. And even if they were to try to do crap to him, like, well, we're going to charge you with a felony. Okay, well, good luck having Pam Bondi prosecute me, because I'm going to pardon myself anyway. So yay, I'm free to go. Those are things that could happen. If they did try to hold him accountable, he's got that pardon power. Boom, he's free to go. And even if he didn't have the pardon power, again, he controls the DOJ. Do you think they're actually going to prosecute him? No. We don't have checks and balances. We do have a system that inadvertently was designed to create a dictator. And Trump, because he's the only one that had those authoritarian desires, all he had to do was just push over the facade and reveal the glaring cracks in the system that luckily a majority of Americans now see. So the question is, what do we do about it? Now that we know the flaws exist, now that we know there are problems, what do we do about it? We have to change the systems. We have to change the Constitution. Hell, at this point, we need to rewrite the whole damn thing. Because if we don't do that, whoever comes next, Democrat, Republican, hell, maybe a libertarian if you're living in fantasy land, that president can come along and just do the same thing to a stronger degree. Trump has shown everybody what the weaknesses are. And it's never good when everybody knows how weak your power structure truly is. Thanks for watching, and if you are not already subscribed to the channel, please do so, and do not forget to like and comment and share widely among your friends.